Hello, it's Anna again, ACS Creations. I said I was going to show you some of the other stuff that I've done. First off, I want to say that I am shocked that I got, at least 10 new subscribers, which is awesome. I'm up to 34 now. Thank you, everybody. I just want to make sure that I got that done. And thanked everybody. And the new subscribers and the people that have been here. Thank you. Okay, so this is the other thing that I have some of my stuff in. And I have it upside down. See, it's lined with cloth or fabric, so it won't ruin any of the stuff. But okay, so we'll just get right into it. This is a baby blanket that I made. It's a small one. I'll do it so you don't. But I used the same yarn that I did, well, the hat that I showed you in the last video was what was left. Actually, I think I still have a little bit of it left. But it was from doing this. And I think I just did a front, no, I did in the back loop. So it gives it kind of a, it's soft, and it's very squishy. I wish it was a little bit bigger, I would use it. But there's that. And nothing. This one is done in, I can picture the label, but I can't remember it. It's acrylic, I know that much. I think I got it at Joann's. But it's thick. And there's fuzzies on there. What was this? Maybe it'll come to me by the time I'm done. This was the first hat I made my son. He fit into it up until, was it last month? And then he doesn't fit into it anymore. He only wore it a few times. But yeah, this was the first hat I made him. Because I made him a fox hat. But because he was born prematurely, it didn't fit him. It was too big. It came down to here on him. So I'm like, eh. This is it's called a fancy scarf. You more just wear it as like a, not to keep you warm, just as something to add a little bit of fashion to you, I guess. Well, this was done in denim, the Pound of Love by Lion Brand. And the pattern for this one, it was in one of the books that I got. I don't remember which one. And this one is a small virus shawl. Mm-hmm. There's another neck warmer. And, whoa. Why'd you go blurry? There we go. And here's another one. And another one. I went crazy making these for the craft show. Oh, I did not know there was Velcro in here. There's another one. And I didn't use the pattern. All I did was... This one I think I did at long ways. So I was doing it this way. And then I just stitched it together. And then this one I did it back and forth like this. And then this one I did it long ways too. At least I think that's... Yeah, that's how I did it. And then this one was back and forth. So it's like every other one I did, it was different. And then here's another one. It looks small, but it's got a lot of stretch to it. And it fits over my head, so I don't really have that big of a head, but if I take my glasses off, so it doesn't get stuck. There. It feels like a turtleneck. And it's really nice. So you got quite a bit of room. There's those. Put these on. I hate wearing them. Oh, and there's this one. And this one. This one, I think the color is oatmeal. I'm pretty sure it's oatmeal. And this was... I started making this before my son was born. And I think before I found out I was having a boy. He only got to wear it twice. And yes, he was this tiny. It actually... I think it was actually too big for him when I first put it on him. But since he didn't wear it that many times, nothing happened to it. It's still in good shape, so hopefully I can sell it. If not, then I'll just put it away in like a little memory box with his hat. And piece of wood. Oh, look. This was I think this was the first sweater that I ever made. And this, I followed one of Bob Wilson 123's videos. It was like a salmon pink. And it's got the quarter sleeves. This was done, I think, in the Pound of Love, too. We'd like to make another one of these, but with longer sleeves. There's not that much in this one. I mean, the most thing that I have in here are the neck warmers. And they're quick to make. They're easy to make. Takes maybe a half hour, 45 minutes to do them. And they're fun. Yeah, there is a lot. I have not done anything with the sweater or the cardigan or any of the blankets. Because when I got home from work today, as usual, I was tired. I still am tired. Like, I'm almost didn't make a video because I'm so tired. But I'm like, no, I gotta do this. I said I was gonna do Vlebuary, and I'm gonna do it. Even though I did miss one day, I'm gonna make it so that's the only day that I miss. Hopefully, that's the only day I miss. But it was really, really bad out. Like, it took me about 15 minutes more to get home from work than it usually does. Because it was kind of nasty out today. I started around 9 o'clock. And it's been raining, snowing, then raining, then snowing, and then raining. So, it's kind of nasty out. And I had to go pick my husband up from work because he rode his motorcycle to work this morning. He's like, I may need you to pick me up. I'm like, okay. So, I went and I picked him up. And we had dinner. And now I'm just hoping my son goes to sleep soon so I can go to sleep. Actually made it to bed before midnight last night. I was so excited. And I like this job. I got the job through a temp agency because I don't work at Joann's anymore. And Joann's is a good place to shop. Depending on the people that work there, then it's a good place to work. But not the one that I worked at. It wasn't a good place to work. Not at all. Nope. So they asked me if I was coming back, and I'm like, no. Nope. Because I ended up becoming a key holder. And when I was out, because I had a C-section, I couldn't lift anything. The heaviest I could lift was less than 7 pounds, which was my son. And I think it was for about 3 weeks that I couldn't lift anything heavy. And they kept asking me to bring back my keys. I'm like, why are you asking me for my keys if I'm coming back? So I gave them my keys, and they're like, are you coming back? I'm like, no. Like, obviously, you're going to get rid of me anyway, so I might as well just save you the time. So, now I'm working through a temp agency, and the job I had before this one was at a car part warehouse, which I actually didn't mind it. I mean, I knew a little bit about the stuff because my husband is a mechanic, and so it was pretty fun. I had to be there at 8 o'clock. It was 8 to 4. This one is 7:30 to 4:30. I'm not a morning person at all. And because I'm still in the training process, and there's only one person to train me in between taking orders and answering the phones. Oh, the new place that I'm working at now is a plywood company. Sorry. So, I'm slowly learning. Today I actually did, 4 or 5 orders all by myself. And I didn't, one of them I messed up on, but she's like, that's a simple error, quick correction. So that's nothing big. Yeah, that's good. But the other ones I did good. Good. No problems, no issues. So that was all good. I'm just ready for Friday because I have weekends off. But I kind of miss being home and spending the time with my son. Because now he's getting ready. He's on the verge of crawling. And I don't want to miss that. And, like, I don't want to miss anything. So, like, I'm kind of bummed about working. But then I'm not, because I love my son to death. But as any parent knows, you need a break sometimes. But he's sleeping, well, most of the time he's still sleeping when I go to work. So I don't see him until I come home, and then I'm just too tired. Like, I fight to stay awake just to, play with him. Ask him how his day is going, and he just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh yeah? Really? Tell me more. But yeah. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but my husband gave me my Valentine's Day present today. Even though it's early. Yeah, you probably can't see that at all. Maybe. But you hold a light to the bottom of it, I think. Somewhere in there, and it says I love you in like all the different languages. You got me that for Valentine's. He told me about it because he couldn't wait. He's bad with surprises. Worse than I am. But notification. My phone vibrated because I just got a notification. Facebook notification. I think that's really about it. So I don't know if I've showed this before. This book, I write down. I started it. There's some things that I haven't added, which I'm looking back on my videos. I've noticed that, like, oh, I didn't write this down in here. But this is where I write down all the stuff that I have done throughout the year. 2015 was which is when I started crocheting. I crocheted, so from like February. It's like February or March of 2015 that I started crocheting. So from that time until December 31st of 2015, I crocheted 42 things. Is it just crocheting? Because, well, there's crochet, knitting, and sewing. In 2016, there was some sewing, because I did pillowcases. There's crocheting. I don't think I did any knitting. Nope. Oh wait, no, I did a knitted scarf. So in 2016, I did 89. And then 2017, between crocheting and sewing, 51. 2018, sewing and crocheting. I didn't do any knitting last year. It was 170. And then so far, this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13 things so far. And I started something new. I write down the month so I can, my ring twisted, so I can see which months I was more active in the craftiness. And I also got a colorful too. It's like a teal, a green, black, orange, blue. All sorts of colors. I don't know why this keeps... There we go. I don't know why it looks purple. That's so weird. But yeah. I have that. I think that is it. I don't really have anything else to show you. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just really, really tired. I am hoping that over the weekend I won't be as tired and I'll actually have more stuff to talk about. But yeah. So I'm going to get going because actually getting the video uploaded before midnight because it's 10:40 or not 10:40, 9:40. So I will post another video tomorrow for Vlebuary 13. About, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's about halfway done. Well, actually, it's almost halfway. So, why does it keep doing that? I don't know why. There we go. That's weird. Anyways, I hope you all have a great night or a day, depending on when you watch this. Thank you to the new subscribers. It's awesome. If you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you want to get notifications, click the little bell. And I will see you next time. Bye.